There's no point setting off too fast. The main thing is to keep it steady and to have something in the tank for the final kilometer with its more than 15%. First 3 kilometers cover gentle terrain, but thereafter, it's 8 kilometers with an average of close to 8%, a thoroughbred climber's time trial. We're off. The climb has begun. First kilometer is no real sweat, but it soon gets steeper. You're off the pace. Try to speed up. You can do better. Right. You're into the nitty-gritty. It's a regular slope for 4 kilometers, around 8%. Go! Go on, 5 kilometers left. Hang on in there. Go! Go! Push those pedals! Go! The intermediate time check is in 1 kilometer. Go! Go! It's going to be a little less steep for 1 kilometer, but after that, it will get harder and harder. Grit your teeth. Go on. After the time check, it will get steeper. Keep going, lads. You've got the best intermediate time. Go, go. You're in with a chance of victory, but be careful to save something for the finish. Go on. It's going to hurt, but it's all in the mind. Go! Red pennant is in sight. Keep something in reserve. The final 400 meters don't go below 15%. You'll soon be at the ultimate. It's going to hurt, so be ready. Next left-hand bend and it's the ultimate. Go on, stay focused. Go! It's almost over. Go! Hang on in there. Defy the pain. Go on! Go on, don't give up. Go on, right to the line. Go!
This stage is his. He was the strongest.
Here is the winner of the time trial stage, Mikel.
He found a way to master his rivals in order to raise his arms in victory. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. He will be able to hang this jersey. He's amongst the leading right. He's amongst the leading. He tops the standings.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were amongst the outsiders, but you managed to beat the favourites. Well done for this win. We retain the polka dot jersey. Well done, guys. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this day. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish await you. This is a key stage for the general classification.
Hello and welcome to all for this new Pyrenean stage. With the Tourmalet, Aspin and Peyre-Sourde mountain passes, plus the ascent to Super-Bagnères, the Tour is revisiting its classics for a stage that is identical to that won by Greg LeMond in 1986. A year that also marked his first general classification victory.
Okay, guys. There's no need for any complicated explanations. With close to 5,000 meters of vertical gauge, it's going to be hard work. And it's the legs that will do the talking. Have a good stage.
The mountains don't scare him. He's already trying to escape.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Another one who's motivated to spend the day up front.
A good climber, Eduardo Sepulveda is a rider to be watched in the mountains.
After a promising 2022 season that saw him open his list of achievements at pro level on the Tour of Luxembourg, the Danish rider Matthias Kjellmus confirmed his puncher climber propensities in 2023 with no less than 7 victories. Since his general classification success on the 2021 Tour de l'Avenir, the Norwegian rider Tobias Halland Johannessen has made steady progress. After numerous honourable mentions and a few victories, we can expect to see him regularly raise his arms.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. He's got his guys riding. He must have good legs.
A thoroughbred climber, it's not surprising to find the Australian Mikel at the front of the race on mountain stages.
Well,
Lenny Martinez is from quite a cycling family. His father is none other than Miguel Martinez, Olympic and world mountain bike champion. And his grandfather, Mariano, won the polka dot jersey and 2-stage victories on the Tour de France. He looks well set to follow in their tyre marks, with already several victories in the mountains to his name. The front of the race begins the ascent of the Col de Peyre-Sourde, a Tour de France classic that, in recent years, has rarely been climbed from Arros. The last time this route appeared on the Tour was in 2012. The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. Whether on mountain stages or on hills, he's to be taken seriously as he climbs well. He does well on short climbs, but he can't really rely on his sprint qualities to hope for a win.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. The Russian Alexander Vlasov has already shown that he can compete with the best in the mountains. He's a climber to keep a close eye on. He has ambitions for the polka dot jersey.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads.
The men in front are now passing through Bagnères de Luchon. They will soon begin the ascent to the ski resort of Super Bagnères. Another 15 kilometres before we know the name of today's winner.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standing.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. His team is setting the pace behind. He's no doubt got his eye on this stage. You'll have to speed up in front.
For the men at the front, we're into the final 10 kilometres of the race.
You are 30 seconds ahead of the favourites group. You have 30 seconds lead on the yellow jersey. You have 30 seconds lead on the yellow jersey. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The yellow jersey has just joined up with the lead group.
¡Vamos, campeones!
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep. It's a lone rider who enters the final 5 kilometers. There's an attack at the head of the peloton.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
Venga, eso es, dale.
3 kilometers for the lead rider. Victory is not guaranteed. His chasers haven't been beaten yet. Entering the final kilometre, the man to the front looks well set to win today. Victory shouldn't escape him. And so today we witness a solo victory.
He succeeded in avoiding all the pitfalls to win today.
Here is the winner of the Koers Super Mania stage! Tadej Pogačar!
He found a way to master his rivals in order to raise his arms in victory. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future. But for now, he can relish the moment. He tops the standings and will receive the... We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. He's in...
Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage. Finishing in the top 10, even though the stage didn't suit us, is very satisfying. We retain the polka dot jersey. Well done, guys. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. Today is a tiring route, where the closing kilometers should suit the punchers, and an opportunity to lead the general classification. Even if the stage isn't really within our scope, you've got to stay vigilant for the general classification. Good race to you all!
Hello and welcome to all. Today, there should be a good few who'd like to be part of the early breakaway. The Pas du Sang is too much of an obstacle to think that the sprinters will ask their teammates to manage the gap in anticipation of a sprint. On the other hand, the summit seems too far from the finish to imagine that the favourites would try something. In short, it's a stage of the baroudeurs.
Guys, it could be a fast start. A lot of riders will try to get into the early breakaway. Enjoy yourself. Here's the positions over the last climb.
He burst upon the scene in the 2020 season with a stage victory and several podium places on the Tour de France. The Swiss rider Mark Hirschi is now one of the punchers who can't be taken for granted. He does well on short climbs, but he can't really rely on his sprint qualities to hope for a win. The race leaders are approaching the intermediate sprint. The first 15 to pass the intermediate sprint score points towards the green jersey.
The breakaway is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
Lenny Martinez is from quite a cycling family. His father is none other than Miguel Martinez, Olympic and world mountain bike champion. And his grandfather, Mariano, won the polka dot jersey and 2 stage victories on the Tour de France. He looks well set to follow in their time marks, with already several victories in the mountains to his name. A very good puncher. He can try to get the upper hand on short climbs, but he can also afford to wait for the sprint, given his not inconsiderable speed.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
He rides well and goes well over short climbs. However, his speed and mountain ability are limited.
It doesn't seem to be a good day for him. He's being distanced.
He's an excellent puncher who also knows how to climb in the mountains. On the other hand, it's better for him that he finishes alone because his capabilities as a sprinter really are limited. Very comfortable on hilly routes with steep inclines, Dylan Toynch is one of the riders to be reckoned with in the Ardennes Classics.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you. He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him.
The Pas du Sang has been crossed by the front of the race. Another 10 kilometers on a gently rising road before dropping down towards Carcassonne and the finishing line.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Lâchez rien, allez!
¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Un poco más, venga! ¡Ánimo, ánimo! ¡Dale ahí! ¡Lâchez rien! ¡Vamos, chicos, muy bien!
Venga, apretad un poco más. Un poco más, venga. Continúe comme ça.
¡Eso es, chavales! ¡Muy bueno! ¡Sí, señor, sois muy buenos! ¡Allez, les gars! ¡Eso es, chavales!
There's only 10 kilometers left for the man in the front. He mustn't let up. He doesn't have much of a lead on the chasers.
Ik dacht dat je kende, gast. Allee, ik ken de naam van uw eerste crush. Het aantal haren op uw dikke been. Ik zat eens gewoon stuk in vaart. Zo zei je.
En jij? Jij moet op in afwachten. Iedereen mooi. Met de steun van Vlaanderen.
Only 5 kilometers before the finishing line. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
I'll make a big effort on the relay. Watch out, guys. There are 2 bends inside the final kilometer. The first goes right, and the second goes left.
Last time checked with a breakaway, 1 minute. Final kilometer of this stage.
He is all smiles as he climbs onto the podium. Applaud him.
Here is the winner of the Koers stage.
He found a way to master his rivals in order to raise his arms in victory. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. It's a moment that he should not forget and which marks his career. Come on, let's applaud him once more. He's in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. It's a moment that he should not forget and which marks his career. Come on, let's applaud him. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. It's a moment that he should not forget and which marks his career. Come on, let's applaud. He will climb onto the...
Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage today. Finishing in the top 5, even though the stage didn't suit us, is extremely satisfying. We retain the polka dot jersey. Well done, guys. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The profile is special, with one major difficulty that should decide between the climbers. The scenario looks to be simple, and everything should be settled on the final climb. You'll have to be there on the final climb if we are to do well. It'll be difficult to keep up the pace of the best. I think that we'd better anticipate the attacks of the leaders and attack from far out. Good luck, guys!
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Here's one of the most eagerly awaited stages of this 2025 edition. As on each occasion that it forms part of the Tour de France route, the Mont Ventoux represents a special attraction. Be it for the spectators, who delight in a landscape like no other, or for the riders who compete on one of the most mythical slopes in cycling. The ascent to the Giant of Provence is always a pivotal moment in the battle for the general classification. He's a complete rider with no real weaknesses. He climbs, rides, and sprints not too bad. A good climber, the Latvian Tom Squinch is a rider to be watched on mountainous routes. He burst upon the scene in the 2020 season with a stage victory and several podium places on the Tour de France. The Swiss rider Mark Hirschi is now one of the punchers who can't be taken for granted. Former under-23 world champion, the Kazakh Alexei Lutsenko is a solid puncher. At ease on short climbs, mountain passes and on the flat, all he lacks is a good turn of speed when finishing in a big group. The gap isn't changing much.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
The American Nielsen Powless has a string of victories and top 10 places on almost every type of terrain. Winner of the Classica San Sebastian, third in Dwar d'Or Vlaanderen, fifth in Tour of Flanders, sixth in Paris-Nice, seventh in Milan-San Remo, eighth in Liège-Bastogne-Liège. In short, a particularly versatile rider. Since his general classification success on the 2021 Tour de l'Avenir, the Norwegian rider Tobias Halland Johannessen has made steady progress. After numerous honourable mentions and a few victories, we can expect to see him regularly raise his arms.
The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads.
Very great hope of French cycling, Romain Grégoire spent his formative years with Groupama FDJ's continental team. He took the general classification on the 4 days of Dunkirk and the Tour de Limousin during his first year, while winning, at least, one stage on each. Winner of a stage on Paris-Nice after a nail-biting finish, Mathieu Bourgaudot is now a rider to be closely watched at the end of a race. Enric Mas is undoubtedly one of the best climbers in the peloton, but he has yet to taste overall victory on the Grand Tour, with 3 runner-up finishes on the Vuelta. He does well on short climbs, but he can't really rely on his sprint qualities to hope for a win. The Russian Alexander Vlasov has already shown that he can compete with the best in the mountains. He's a climber to keep a close eye on. The front of the race has reached the business end of the stage. It has just gone through the Saint-Estève bend. From now, the slope will regularly rise above 10%. The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. He's a luxury teammate. He'll do his utmost to help his leader. His victory on the second stage of the 2024 Tour confirms the hopes placed upon him. Kevin Vauquelin is a puncher who we should regularly see at the top of the classifications in the coming years.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Apretad un poco más.
Muy buenos, sí señor, sois muy buenos.
Muy buenos, sí señor.
Venga, apretad un poco. Venga, apretad un poco más. Arriba, chavales.
Arriba, chavales. Eso es, chavales.
Vamos, chicos, muy bien.
Les voilà! Courage, on continue!
Allez les gars, courage!
He's the best placed in the overall standings amongst those at the head of the race.
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
Venga, apretad un poco.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
Go, guys, go, go. Here we go, here we go.
Another 10 kilometers before reaching the summit of the Ventoux for the head of the race.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
Bravo les gars. Vamos chicos, ánimo. Un poco más, venga. Eso es, chavales.
Un poco más, venga.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
Vamos, chicos.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Vamos, vamos, aguanta, fuerte. Vamos, chicos.
Here we go! Here we go!
Come on, guys!
Hop, hop, hop! Come,
Allez, plus vite.
The lead rider is now the Chalet Renard. The slope will now become much more demanding, with percentages far higher than on the first part of the ascent.
You've got the observatory in your sights. Come on, another 6 kilometers.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
His team is riding for the overall standings. The front of the race will struggle to widen the gap.
Unsurprisingly, Mont Ventoux is classified all category. The winner will therefore pocket 20 points for the mountains classification.
The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads. Behind, the yellow jersey is moving onto the offensive.
Another 4 kilometers before reaching the summit of the Ventoux for the man at the front. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. .30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey. At 3 kilometers from the summit, it's still undecided. Who will come out on top today? Only 2 kilometers left for the head of the race.
He takes the virtual lead of the overall standing.
The man at the front is under the red pennant. The gaps are small. Nothing's decided in this final kilometre of the Mont Ventoux. It's the yellow jersey in person who's going to win at the summit of the Ventoux.
succeeded in avoiding all the pitfalls to win today.
Here is the winner of the Montpellier Mont stage, Tadej Pogačar.
Congratulations. He tops the standings. He's amongst the leading. We can.
Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage. Finishing in the top 10, even though the stage didn't suit us, is very satisfying. We retain the polka dot jersey. Well done, guys. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulties. But be on your guard as the wind can lead to bordures. Don't get caught out.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. After the Ventoux, here's a stage that promises to be quiet, if the weather doesn't decide otherwise. As often in the Rhone Valley, the wind will have a role to play. If it starts to blow, it could be a high-tension final 50 kilometers, and there could be a dramatic turn of events.
The wind will be key today, guys. If it's blowing at the end of the stage, there's a good chance of bordures. I'll warn you when we get there. Have a good race. breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. Here's the positions over the last climb.
– 30 seconds lead for the head of the race. Only 5 kilometres left for the lead riders. The peloton is on their heels. They mustn't let up if they want to pull off an exploit. Only 3 kilometres left. The peloton is bearing down on the escapees. Bunched peloton. The red pennant, and the sprint is on.
Got to ride, guys, if you want a chance of a sprint victory.
Sollte muss 10 kilo vers zeepsfrieten was ook 2 kilo gratis. Als musselsaus, musselbeten, verse frietjes, bacon, op de plaats. En dat is leuk. Dat is voor de vaste. Dat is voor de vaste.
It really is a stage to forget. We had the means to be amongst the frontrunners, and we didn't even get into the top 10. It's a disappointment. We retain the polka dot jersey. All is in negative. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish await you. This is a key stage for the general classification. You will have to be there on the final climb if we are to do well. It'll be difficult to keep up the pace of the best. I think that we'd better anticipate the attacks of the leaders and attack from far out. Good luck, guys!
Ja. Ja.
Hello and welcome to all. For its arrival in the Alps, the peloton is taking on one of the most demanding routes of this edition. With no less than 5,500 metres of vertical gain via the Col du Glandon, the Madeleine and up to the finish on the Col de la Loze, today promises to be crucial for the general classification. The true Queen stage of this Tour de France.
Okay, guys. You've got a really big mountain stage on the menu today. It's going to be a key stage for the GC, but also for the polka dot jersey, with plenty of points up for grabs. Good luck.
The mountains don't scare him. He's already trying to escape. Another one who's motivated to spend the day up front. New attack behind. Counter-attack inside the peloton. .30 seconds lead. It's not over. There's a counter-attack.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Attack at the head of the peloton.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Since his general classification success on the 2021 Tour de l'Avenir, the Norwegian rider Tobias Halland Johannessen has made steady progress. After numerous honourable mentions and a few victories, we can expect to see him regularly raise his arms. Whether on mountain stages or on hills, he's to be taken seriously as he climbs well. In the puncher category, the Irishman Ben Healy is one of the revelations of the 2023 season. Attacker, he claimed 5 victories, but he was also a leading protagonist in races such as the Amstel Gold Race or Liège-Bastogne-Liège. Primoz Roglic is a stage race specialist. If the Tour de France still eludes him, the Slovenian has won almost all the stage races on the World Tour calendar. Giro, Vuelta, Tirreno Adriatico, Tour of the Basque Country, Dauphiné, Tour of Romandie, Paris-Nice. Some he's even won several times, notably the Vuelta, where his 4 victories are the record. A choice morsel now lies ahead for the riders, the Col de la Madeleine. Climbed by its southern flank, the slope may be steep, but it's constant, thus differing from the northern flank, that is far more irregular.
You are upping the tempo. They're going to try to manage the time gap. the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Another 10 kilometers of climbing for the group at the front.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The front of the race has reached the Courchevel ski resort. It's the first time that the riders ascend the Col de la Loze via this ramp, but it is in no way less difficult than via Miribel. The front of the race is 7 kilometers from the finish. And so the men at the front are onto the notorious Col de la Loze cycle path. Another 6 kilometers for them. The lead group is 5 kilometers from the summit. There are only 3 kilometers left for the group at the front. Will there be any attacks before the sprint?
Watch out! The yellow jersey is trying to get away. We mustn't let him. He's attacking to catch up. He's attacking. Whatever you do, don't let him build a lead.
The group at the front is under the red pennant.
A few minutes ago, he was first across the finishing line.
Here is the winner of the stage.
He tops the standings, and we can say that he tops the.
Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage. Finishing in the top 10, even though the stage didn't suit us, is very satisfying. We retain the polka dot jersey. Well done, guys. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish await you. This is a key stage for the general classification. You will have to be there on the final climb if we are to do well. It'll be difficult to keep up the pace of the best. I think that we'd better anticipate the attacks of the leaders and attack from far out. Good luck, guys!
Zo zie je ervan dit? Preview?
Van. Ik heb wel al gezien van die klim van 60 kilometer. Maar 18 en zoveel inmiddels.
Ja, maar zijn we maar op een max?
Mas,
Ja, wat dan weer? En ten bekende, Col de la Madeleine en Col de la Chaîne. Hier weer filmen, achter me dan, bij deze kant over. Op de max. Take a hoop.
ja.
Ik kan deze. Col de la Chaîne. Ik wil dat er de rest. Wind. 5 per uur.
Gelukkig is dat morgen ring, of anders vrijdag is 15:25. Het gaat 12 zijn in de ochtend, maar dan weer middag weer omhoog.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today, this second Alpine chapter will see the riders facing off on a reduced format. Only 130 kilometers, but no less than 5 climbs counting towards the mountains classification. Once again, the battle for the general classification should be at its height.
Guys, like yesterday, it'll be high tension. The stage is ultra important for the general classification and the polka dot jersey. Have a good stage. His team is at full throttle. They have no one at the front.
Revelation of the 2023 Tour de France with a stage victory and a top 10 finish, the Austrian Felix Gall is one of the climbers expected at the highest level during the coming seasons. The first riders are at the base of the Col de Cézy descent. They will soon be at Beaufort, where the day's intermediate sprint will be contested. Strong rouleur, good climber, Eon Izagirre has an all-round profile that regularly gets him into the top 10 or even onto the podium in week-long stage races.
The first riders have reached the intermediate sprint.
He does well on short climbs, but he can't really rely on his sprint qualities to hope for a win. He has ambitions for the polka dot jersey.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The men at the front are onto the first all-category pass of the day, the Col du Pré. With its 13 kilometers of slope at an average of almost 8%, it's a very demanding climb. Having finished as best young rider on the 2017 Tour, Simon Yates confirmed his potential as a climber in 2018 by winning 3 stages of the Tour of Italy and by winning the general classification of the Vuelta. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The SKPs will have difficulties going all the way to the finish. Enric Mas is undoubtedly one of the best climbers in the peloton, but he has yet to taste overall victory on the Grand Tour, with 3 runner-up finishes on the Vuelta. Lenny Martinez is from quite a cycling family. His father is none other than Miguel Martinez, Olympic and world mountain bike champion. And his grandfather, Mariano, won the polka dot jersey and 2 stage victories on the Tour de France. He looks well set to follow in their time marks, with already several victories in the mountains to his name. The front of the race has reached the town of Arèche. From here, the riders will take a narrow road overlooking the Beaufortin Valley. It's only the 3rd time that the Col du Pré is climbed by the riders of the Tour de France, who, after Warren Barguil in 2018 and Nairo Quintana in 2021, will add their name to the list of those first to the summit. There will be 20, 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4 and 2 points to be shared out at the summit for the best climber classification.
Watch out. He's organising the chase behind you because you're dangerous. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. A teammate is beginning to lose touch. It doesn't seem to be a good day for him. He's being distanced.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings. The front of the race is at the summit of the Col du Pré. Careful on the way down. It's a technical descent. Riders will have to stay focused and not get distracted by the magnificent view of the Roseland Lake.
Tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
The riders are coming to the feed zone. They'll then climb for more than 5 kilometers to reach the summit of the Cormet de Roseland.
Be careful on the Cormet de Roseland descent, guys. It isn't very dangerous to start with, but afterwards there are a good few bends. Take care.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
He'll get his team to ride behind you, but it's worth a try. His teammates are riding to protect the jersey.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey.
the best placed in the overall standings amongst those at the head of the race.
After Bourg-Saint-Maurice, the riders will have around 10 kilometers on slightly downhill terrain that takes them to M-La-Plagne and the foot of the climb to the finish.
He'll get his team to ride behind you, but it's worth a try.
You better keep an eye on him. As of his second season with the pros, Lennart van Eetvelt went head-to-head with the peloton heavyweights on summit finishes. Winner of the UAE Tour, including a stage victory, he could even have won a stage on the Vuelta in front of Primoz Roglic if he hadn't raised his arms too soon.
He's attacking to catch up.
Come on, guys! Come on, guys!
He's putting his foot on the pedal because he's a danger to the overall standings. He's chasing after you. You must hold out. Go! Go! He's also trying to accelerate. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
gars, continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars.
Lâchez rien. Allez les gars.
Forza ragazzi, coraggio.
You're the biggest threat to the yellow jersey at the front of the race.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, courage.
10 kilometers to go for the lead group.
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, courage.
Forza ragazzi, coraggio.
Allez les gars, courage. Non mollate.
You've got 1 minute 30 lead on the group with the favourites. The yellow jersey is 1 minute 30 away from you.
Another 7 kilometers. The front of the race doesn't have much of a lead. It's looking difficult to think about a win. The finish on top of La Lose is classified as all category. 20 mountain jersey points are awarded to the winner. 3 kilometres for the lead rider. His pursuers have not given up hope. Only 2 kilometres for the lead rider. He's almost won it.
You're 1 minute 30 ahead of the group with the favourites. The yellow jersey is 1 minute 30 away from you.
The red pennant for the man at the front. He can start thinking of podium kisses.
The group with the favourites is 1 minute away. You're ahead of the group with the favourites by 30 seconds.
Dat ging net zo goed. Oké, nou, oké.
Want dan moet je eerst hier vooraf doen aandoen en toen terug die kopprotectie. En dan wat hier zijn we dan vieren met een lekker klapvast.
Die zou er al aan. Hij, dat ben ik.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly.
Here is the winner of the Albertville stage.
He found a way to master his rivals in order to raise his arms in victory. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. He will be able to hang this jersey in his trophy room. Let's hope for him that he can add more. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the green jersey. He's amongst the leading riders. He will climb onto the...
Huge congratulations for this win, guys. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. This is an outstanding performance. You beat all the favourites. We retain the polka dot jersey. Well done, guys. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today is a tiring route, where the closing kilometers should suit the punchers, and an opportunity to lead the general classification. Even if the stage isn't really within our scope, you've got to stay vigilant for the general classification. Good race to you all!
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. For the penultimate act of this Tour de France, the Baroudeurs will have a final chance to shine. The hilly road between Nantes and Pontarlier should allow them to keep at bay the remaining sprinters. We'll have to wait until tomorrow's traditional climax on the Champs-Élysées if they want to raise their arms.
Guys, it looks very much like a stage for Baroudeur today. If there's anyone who wants to try the early breakaway, it's the perfect day. Have a good race, all of you.
They're stepping on the pedal behind. Counter-attack attempt at the head of the peloton. Solid rider, the Breton Valentin Madouas is capable of playing a prominent role in World Tour races. We notably saw him win the Bretagne Classic on home soil, or finish second in the Strade Bianche and the Paris Olympics, and third in the Tour of Flanders. He also has a top 10 finish in the general classification of the Tour de France. "15 kilometers from the finish for the man at the front."
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Lady, he will climb on. We can say he's amongst the lead. He's in.
Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage. Finishing in the top 10, even though the stage didn't suit us, is very satisfying. We retain the polka dot jersey. Well done, guys. It's the final stage, guys. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbors no particular difficulties. A sprint finish is more than likely. We can...
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The final stage on the Champs-Élysées is always one of the most coveted. In the past, sprinters seeking the prestige of a victory in Paris have sometimes been caught off guard. But it hasn't happened very often. With the specialists who currently dominate the discipline, it's an even more demanding challenge. The riders will follow the Seine, passing in front of the Eiffel Tower, and will cross the Pont Royal before entering the prestigious circuit. Immediate counter-attack behind. The peloton has caught up. There's no more escapees. The riders have just set out and already there's an attack. The circuit goes round the Jardin des Tuileries, taking the tunnel. The riders emerge onto the Rue de Rivoli and return towards the finishing line. The final intermediate sprint of this Tour de France is approaching. The green jersey is not yet fully guaranteed. Each point will count.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway. The head of the race is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
The breakaway is losing ground. The race leaders cross the line. They still have 3 laps to go.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
Two more laps. The end of this tour is not far off.
He's got his teammates riding because he's a danger to the overall standings. You're dangerous for the overall standings. He won't let you break away like that. Moreover, the route is not really conducive to a breakaway.
Twee kilo gratis. Onze mosselsaus, mosselgroenten en verse frietjes. Altijd slim.
Bunched peloton.
His teammates are riding to protect the jersey.
Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed. Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed. Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Looks like the breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap.
Guys, the peloton should be there for the stage win.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Last passage through the tunnel for the peloton. You have to be well placed. Riders who are beyond 30th will have too much to do to catch up and hope to win.
Okay, give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed.
He's in trouble. It's not sure that he'll be there for the sprint.
The final sprint of the Tour de France is on.
Ladies and gentlemen, he succeeded in avoiding consistent through always present at the front. We can say that he's laid his mark upon the race, and that this polka dot jersey is a just reward for all the efforts he's made. Now we will welcome the best climber of this edition. Come on, let's applaud him loudly! With this jersey on his shoulders, there's no doubt that we'll see him play a leading role for a few more years. We now welcome the white jersey of this tour.
We could have hoped for better than a top 10 place today. The podium seemed possible. It's a pity. We finish with the polka dot jersey. It's great. Congratulations to you all. You fought well. I'm proud of you.